Hey guys, it's Timmy from TheCubingers, and today I will just be doing an overview on my whole cube collection. So I will start with my big cubes. So this is my YJ foot cube, and it is pretty smooth. It's just really big and just sort of fun to play with. Next is my V-Cube 7. It's just lubed with Jigaloo. Not too much special about it. My Touch Cube. I actually got this from a friend who didn't want it. He's not a cuber, so I got it for a really good deal. And it's also a pretty cool cube of my collection, and it's actually the only thing I own with a touchscreen, so that's sort of funny. Then I have my V-Cube 6 that's modded with the Pi mod. It almost works. It's only misaligned by like this much, so I was really close to getting it to modded, and I really wish I got it right, but I could probably fix it, but I don't really have time for that right now, but hopefully I will be able to. Which brings me to the Shang-Shao 6x6, which is pretty smooth, but I don't know. It seems this is much easier to control, and I don't know why it just feels better. So, but this is my main 6x6, just because the Pi mod didn't really work on my V-Cube 6. Next up is my V-Cube 5x5. I currently have Vaseline in it. I'm trying to make the plastic, I'm trying to make the Vaseline eat away at the plastic, and then lube it with like a Lubix or Jigaloo, so hopefully it'll be really fast. I think it is getting a little looser, so. And then 4x4s, I have a Rubik's 4x4, which my friend gave me for my birthday, and that actually got me into the big cubes. I was first not really planning on getting into the big cubes, just sticking with 3x3, but then I ended up getting into all the 5, 6, and 7. So that's their fault, sort of. And I have my Shang-Shao 4x4, which is my main 4x4. This is much better than the 6x6, I think. It's, and I've, other people have felt it, and they say it's really good compared to, theirs or whatever. So I'm much more impressed with this than the 6x6. 3x3s. I have a lot of these, so I'll start with my main. It's my Zanchi with the Pestvik mod, 120 point edge mod, and a 72 point corner mod, and I stuck a Lubix sticker on there just for the fun of it, and it has Lubix in it. So, and then I have my C2, which used to be my main, but then I got a Zanchi before my competition. And then my F2 was my main before the C2, but it kept popping, and I didn't have any Lubix back then. And also, these aren't the original stickers except for the white side, and they were fading, which is the main reason I stopped using this cube. Because I was having a lot of trouble with the color recognition, because the white, the green was almost white. That's how bad the sticker quality was. But I finally got to replacing them, but then I was already hooked with the Zanchi, so it was too late then. And I have the Cube for You cube. I just bought this, and it came in handy switching out the cores with my Zanchi, but other than that, I just view it as an adjustable Rubik's Cube. This is my Rubik's Cube. I had this is my first cube I ever learned to solve, so it has some sentimental value to me. What happened to this is it's pretty fast now, because I had been putting Vaseline in and out of it for like 3 months every other day, and I was using this a lot, and it ate away at the plastic, which I'm trying to do to my VCube 5, and it just made it looser, and it makes it corner cut about like half a cubey, so I don't know, I think that's pretty decent for a Rubik's Cube. Now then I have my Dian Shang type E, and the only problem with this is I like the idea of the paint instead of the stickers, but on the green side it's sort of getting worn off. And but I like this because I use it for underwater solving, and I do have a little bit of rust in there, but I just use it for underwater solving because it has no stickers, so they can't really peel off. So that's the only really time I ever use it. So then I have my mini 3x3 that's missing an orange center sticker. This has some Vaseline in it, majorly improved from how it was, but I think it's a Rubik's keychain or maybe a knockoff, I have no idea. My aunt just like gave it to me, so I don't know, just a mini cube. 2x2s, I have a Lan 2x2. It's my only 2x2. It's okay. I don't really know. I don't have any other 2x2s. Just, I don't really do 2x2 a lot. My main event is 3x3. But it's a decent cube. Can't really compare to anything else. Then I have my mini not Dian Shang, east-sheen 2x2. And this is actually a leftover from my, I'll show you now, my 1x2x2, or really actually it's an extended 2x2 because I made this center layer work, and I still don't have stickers for it yet. I just haven't gotten to ordering them. But this is sort of fun to show people because they're so mesmerized because it'll shapeshift, and so that's sort of a fun cube, or cuboid. So now we're getting into my more odd, not really cubes, but twisty puzzles. So here's my QJ Pyraminx. I tried lubing it with Lubix the other day. It's not really worked in yet, but I think it's pretty good. Tiled, so nothing too special about that. Then I have my QJ Mega Minx, which is, I have to say, pretty smooth. The only problem is sometimes on these pieces there's little caps on the corners, and sometimes they'll come out and then get stuck, like flipped around, and then they'll catch on all the other pieces, and it's really annoying because you have to take some pieces out and to stick it back in. So actually what I did is I just leave them out, and it doesn't really affect it. So there's something if you have that problem with a QJ Mega Minx. And I skipped my C1. I thought this was a big normal sized 3x3, but it isn't. Sometimes we'll use it for one-handed because, you know, it's smaller, easy to handle. But other than that, not really. Yeah, so, and then lastly, I have my curvy copter, and this thing is pretty smooth, and really just fun to play with because it's completely different from like a 3x3. It's not like mirror blocks or something, where it's just a 3x3, but it shapeshifts and you go off the shape of the pieces. And as you can see, it's like the exact same size as a Rubik's Cube, but the corners twist. So there's 12 centers underneath here, and then the edges rotate around it, and this is really a centerpiece, these center edge pieces. And also, you can jumble it, which really makes it fun. And then when you scramble it, you can do stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. And it's a fun puzzle to solve. I'm not really good at it. It's just, a fun thing to do. So that is all of my cube collection. If you would like to see them again, or a review or something like that, you can post in the comments. And also, feel free to subscribe above. Thanks for watching.